Okay, welcome back everybody. We are, I think, on to part 5 of the Turing test. I lose track of time now. Got through quite a few of these at once. So we've just found out that we are being controlled by Tom, and we've now agreed to work together to get closer to Sarah. But we went into a Faraday cage, and Sarah was able to talk to us and tell us that we're being controlled. But
Ava,
see we
are
go.
you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones.
So this is as far as I got. So all this is now completely new to me. Completely in the dark here.
Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
Right, I'm not too sure what I'm meant to do here. Because I can't actually get through here. This is gonna be these 30 minutes episodes are gonna turn into hours just from me trying to figure these things out now. It's not gonna be great to watch. So that does that. If I'm behind here, what's that arrow meaning? Oh, okay, so I can transform back just by using the backspace. Okay, well that's something I didn't know. That's quite useful. That'll make things
The
much
ground
easier.
crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
Can I look through here? Yep, I can. Okay, that doesn't matter. I need to go here, take that, put that back there. I think that's us. And I can grab that. Oops. There we go.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
Do I need to go back to her? I don't need that. Pop that there, pop that around. I do like this this added layer of puzzle.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
Right, so it looks like I need to take those, put those back. Take those, put those back, take those, put those back. Take one of each. Let's get through this. Oh goodness, right. Okay, I'll take that. Right. Okay, I need a second one from that. Oh, this is confusing me now. Bear with me. I need both of those to go in at once. It's not only do half the time. So I need both greens there. And what's the whole point of this? Is this just a way to get out at the after you finished? There's no Tom in here. Alright, okay. That's handy. Oh, okay, I need the blue in here as well. Well, maybe I can take the blue in here now. Maybe I need a green and a purple on that one. Yeah, I need the... Hey, man. So there we go, the Chinese room. Not sure I like that, but got an achievement there. I don't think, not sure if the achievement popped for the stream for the recording, but it popped up for me.
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Well,
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Just avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
this is the Chinese room. Is this the one where if you simulate a conversation here and communicate it to people, then you're having a polite conversation? Oh, well that's the letterbox. Oh, that's quite clever. And the question is, can we get into this other room? I don't think so. We need... I don't... Wait, we can't... We might be able to. Oh no, we need another green. So we need a third green to get through that. Oh, we need another green. Well, how is that possible? We can't get this other green because... Well, unless we use two purples. Cool. Is the other half the Chinese room? No achievement for this one, but that's okay. Okay, some more logs though.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes. But I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true, but even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way. But this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
That's the point, because a robot can't understand what semantics. So what I actually mean, like the difference between house and home is, I guess, hard to explain if you're not native.
I've been researching.
Okay,
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No,
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Wow. Okay, well that was quite important that we got into that room. So we discussed the Chinese room in a bit more detail. We talked a bit about that with Tom earlier on. It's good to actually get some more information and background from that. That's pretty cool. Right, okay, it's one of these ones again. I do like these moving. Oh, okay, where's Tom? Tom needs to help me with this one, I think. Because I can't jump up there. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where one was. Helpful? So this is similar to one of the earlier challenges, just of an extra element, which is quite cool. I'm looking at these rooms on the side just to make sure I'm not missing any secret people
This
like
is
we have.
slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
So Sarah's tried to communicate with us there. Okay, so I can't jump over there as easily. This better not be what it is. I just need to make the jump, because that'll be quite infuriating if that's what it is. There's nothing else I can do. I think it is just making the jump. Okay, I'm not going to make the jump, so what else is there in this room? What is there? Okay, of course. There we go. Through safe and
My
sound.
implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
It's kind of creepy when you are Tom and you're just looking at a person in a spacesuit staring at you. I don't think I like it.
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, you know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
So yeah, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it on the Xbox Live Game Pass. Quite good value, I think. In my opinion. I'm paying $3.99 for this, or I'm paying £1 for this first month, but $3.99 for subsequent months for ability to play any game you want from the option list is pretty good. I'm a big fan of the Halo series, so that's something I kind of want to do with Adam when we're doing co-op stuff. Okay, that's a bit more creepy, but
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
so we're in the biolab now, it looks like.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Eva.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
Interesting. Purpose to investigate the roles of double shard, break, repair in the radiation something. So I'm sure these notes are very interesting. Group A, human. Okay, so this must be where they did all the analysis of the different organisms. So these are all the plants that they plant, or all the flowers that they planted, and they haven't died, which is very clever. Hmm. just trying to see if there's anything else that we can interact with and read. I could attempt reading the system will automatically reboot in 5 seconds. Lab system console critical failure running diagnostics. So crashed the system before. Study, okay. I might be able to talk about this one. So continued previous page 89, is that the one over here? Ooh. No, it's 120. Okay. Invest. Ooh. Okay, I had a better view of it. Oh, I can always use this display that we have. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, irradiation of human cells infected with Europa radiophile. Purpose: study the effects of irradiation on human uh, keratinocytes infected with Europa radiophile. Sample A: human keratinocytes infected with the Europa radiophile and withered as described on page 86, irradiated with. Okay, it's all just very technical terms. I'm not sure if it's worth actually reading, but that means we're at the end of another episode. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this one. Uh, Getting to know a bit more information and actually having a fresh outlook on the different levels. So I like to thank you all for watching and getting this far with the series. If you have just watched this one, feel free to make sure you go back and watch all the previous episodes, and subscribe if you want to know when the next one's coming along. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to tune into our Twitch streams on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. BST, British Summer Time, or London time. Okay. See you all next week. Bye.